Hey guys, welcome to day 29 of my 30 Days of Hustle Challenge. I'm Apryl Schlueter and I've committed to 30 minutes of writing per day for 30 days. Today, the discussion is reflection on what worked and what didn't in an effort to make this hustle a habit. And I kind of went back and forth trying to figure out what I was going to say here because there's a lot bigger, big picture stuff about just how I want my life to be and the habits that I want to create for myself. But I think I need to do a little bit more thinking about that right now. And I wanted to reflect on just the process of writing a book. Obviously, this was my very first time writing a book, so I didn't really know what to expect. Although I had this thing chirping in my ear about how you can write a book in a weekend. And so I thought that, okay, if you can write a book in a weekend, then I can write one in 6 months, right? And looking back at that now, I think that as I was interweaving some of my priorities and my values into the book that I'm writing, I've been able to really get clear on what it is that I would want if I were to ever write a book again. So one of the things that I definitely thought worked well, and I'm really glad I did this hustle program, is that I was able to break the goal down into bite-sized chunks. Writing a book can be super overwhelming, and the way that I was doing it before I started was just sitting down for like 5 or 6 hours, writing what I could, then letting it sit for like a week or two, and then trying to come back to it and trying to find the right mindset to be in writing mode. It's not really easy. So by having a really predictable pattern, and even though I didn't do it consistently throughout a 30-day period, I still committed to it. So I think that I need to definitely break down writing into bite-sized chunks. What didn't work for me was setting the hard deadlines, and maybe it'll be better the next time just because I'll know a little bit more. But I also think that I think most of my anxiety came from, feeling like, oh, I have to get a chapter in now. And when I took that pressure off my shoulders, it was a lot easier for me mentally to write. So granted, I think that having a timeline is good and some sort of benchmarks on the way, but I set pretty hard deadlines on when I wanted to accomplish certain things, and then life just always gets in the way. So to maybe give myself some more buffer next time I decide to write a book, to say, okay, I want to really focus on not getting overwhelmed. That's obviously something that I work with my clients to make sure that they do, and make sure they're moving forward but not losing themselves in the process. But I also need to do that for myself to really create the space, because overwhelm can definitely slow you down, and that's not cool. So I think I just need to give myself a little bit more time, and if I can surpass that or beat that goal, then hey, that's a bonus. But if I look at it from trying to keep myself in a hard deadline, then I won't. But if I do set hard deadlines, I think I need to look at it from a small chunks perspective, just like the 30-minute time and all that stuff. So I hope that's helpful. I'm kind of tired right now, so I wanted to just share those little reflections, but not talk so long. But looks like I've already been talking for 4 minutes, so I'm going to stop now, and I'll see you at day 30. I'm super excited to write that last 30 minutes and share how I feel. All right, talk to you tomorrow. Bye-bye.